Shalom uvracha, everybody. Shavua tov umevorach. A blessed, amazing week. Welcome to another episode with me for a quick pop-up Torah podcast. I'm here in Abu Tur, beautiful neighborhood in Yerushalayim, overlooking Har Zion, Har Moriah, and Har Zeitim, famous Mount Olives. I'm at this beautiful garden, and I'm sitting in this little corner, and over there's a be'er, a well. I chose this spot for a reason, because the be'er, excuse me while I'm just trying to find a spot because the sun keeps on moving. A be'er over there, a well. We always hear about a be'er in the Tanakh, in the Torah, with Yaakov, with Yitzchak and Rivka. There's always kind of like shidduchim and business deals and a lot of stories that happen in a be'er. And I've been looking into the meaning of a be'er, and it's so unbelievable. So for the one thing I'm going to do right now is be'er. I'm going to use it as a metaphor, as if it is the mouth. Imagine a be'er is the mouth of the earth. And it's not imagined. That's what one of the meanings of a be'er. So every time I come here, I have these different spots where I pray or meditate or give my lessons. And today I decided to be closer to the mouth of the garden. And the reason is because I'm speaking through my mouth and trying to connect the things that I've learned and have personal things that I've gone through in my own personal life that have brought me to the place that I am today. And it's important for me to say that this amazing thing that happened over Shabbat, where the Israeli army was able to bring down one of the biggest enemies of not just Am Yisrael, of their own people. And mamash, yeshar koach to our amazing soldiers and the police and the security and Mossad and everyone behind it. And of course we're saying thank you Hashem, and in the end it's your hand that made it so unbelievable. It started with the beepers, and I mean they've been planning this for many years. And so what is it that happened at the end that was able to get us to see such open-hand miracles for us to be able to bring down not just one enemy, a bunch of them? And yes, we still have a way to go. So I wanted to mention that, yeah, of course, it's Hashem, but also it's not just our prayers, it's us collectively as Am Yisrael, as Bnei Yisrael. And I always say being a Ben Yisrael is being yashar, straight with Hashem. I guess over the last almost year since October 7th happened, we've all really taken it upon ourselves to change perhaps the way we think or the way we see things, or showing up different ways to different places, or not showing up to each their own. And we must have done something right collectively, individually, if we were able to destroy outside of us something. Because they say as whatever's happening outside in the world is what we were able to manifest. So in my personal life, whatever is in front of me, where it is that I live, who's in my life, are things that I manifested into my life. And so collectively, we must have done something, Baruch Hashem, right, that we were able to destroy one of our biggest enemies. That means inside we were able to destroy one big enemy. And when we realize how powerful we are, of course, Shamayim, V'zeh, and Hashem, and it's not just about showing up to shul and doing slichot. It is a state of mind. I always say that. And our enemies outside are as a result collectively of thousands and thousands and thousands of years that perhaps, we weren't always, and our fit behavior, because Hashem promised us the land of milk and honey, and He said in this week's Parsha Nitzavim, you guys have to stand still, and this is what happens. You do good, you get good. You don't do good, no good is going to happen. And then one of the last psukim, He said, just love me. And I think we've all come to such an unbelievable place of ahava. Everyone in their different ways. Some people have given charity, some time, prayers. Some people are out there with signs. Some people are going out to the hospitals. We're each serving our purpose. And this is another important point where I wanted to bring in, where how is that now Hashem did it for us? Like we had to go through such trauma for us to be able to receive something. So the receiving that we got was shefa, abundance of blessings and abundance of miracles in the last few weeks, right? As hard as it's been, we can't imagine how much worse it could have been. We always have to try to flip the story around to see what else is in the bigger picture that we don't see. Now, I'm going to use the word abundance. In Hebrew, abundance is shefa. Shefa, I apologize that I keep on moving. It's hard to find a spot. Abundance is shefa. Shefa in Hebrew is spelled shin, pei, hey. Ein, shefa, shin, pei, hey. Now, Hashem is always bringing down shefa. Hashem is always bringing down abundance. If I'm busy looking down at the floor and crying about what was, how will it be, they hurt me, they touched me, like already for so long, way past the necessary time, then I'm losing out and seeing what's in front of me. And perhaps Hashem, is bringing down more abundance. And whether it be a person I'm supposed to bump into a street or an idea, whatever it is, and instead of looking straight or up, I'm looking down. Sometimes it's okay to look down. I missed. So that shefa, that abundance, gets flipped. It becomes pesha. Same letters. Pei, shin, ein. Pesha is a crime. When we don't use the abundance, it's a crime. Why? Because it's going to come down anyway. That's the natural way of the world is functioning. The shefa comes down every single day. And if I'm not there to collect what is supposed to be mine, what was created to be mine, because I'm too busy judging or doing the not right things or talking about show, whatever it is, I miss that on it and it goes somewhere else. It goes to the other side. And I think that that happened for many years, where we see how come the enemy is winning, how come they get it, because we're too busy doing perhaps the wrong thing, and Hashem it goes there. And we're basically like hosts when we have these ideas, when we have dreams. My dreams are mine and your dreams are yours. And it's Hashem speaking and communicating with us. And we have to check with ourselves, what would I do with it? How would I do it? Is it really mine? Is it really what you want? Is it what you desire? Is it what I desire? Is it aligned? Hashem is going to bring down those ideas that He needs for things to get produced in the world. Whether it's creating a new type of pencil or sneakers or planting or Torah. Zakol in the end is Torah, because we need everything in this world for us to be able to create and procreate. It's part of Tikkun Olam. So each one of us have a designated and a designed job and a career in this universe to enhance it. Otherwise Hashem wouldn't have created me. Rabbi Nachman says the day you were born is the day that the universe and Hashem couldn't exist without you and without me. So we always say Enon milvado. Baruch she'enon milvado melech melchei hamlechim hakadosh baruch hu echad yachid umeyuchad. He's the one that created this whole gig, but He sent us down here, and He needs us also to help Him keep His makom, His land, His people, with substance and healthy and happy, and we each have a different way to perform that. And if we don't let that idea be a host in our body, it will go somewhere else. That abundance, that idea is also ideas is abundance. It's shefa. Doing something with it is also something. That's the next step. And we have to, when I say daven, we just talk it out with Hashem, like, what is it that you want from me, Master of the world, Creator, whatever it is you want to call Him. I don't think I need to be on here and like sell on Hashem and how wonderful He is. I think we all know that. I just don't think we know how wonderful we can be. We think it's rak unifla, but we all think we're special and we're amazing. What are you talking about? I know I'm great, but if we really believed we were great and we really knew our greatness when we are Yashar Bnei Israel and working with our honesty and the dignity to give ourselves the opportunity to be the great nation that we're meant to be and not to be ashamed of it, to be victorious. And we are. We all, so many of us, and I see in New York these posts, people in the streets, and even if you're not one of those going in the streets and, everyone in their place, some of it's in the kitchen, some of them it's in the car. Some ladies, while they're doing laundry, are just broken or thinking or desiring something from the Gula to happen. And I think collectively, it is obvious, collectively, as Bnei Israel, Am Yisrael, we were able to bring such unbelievable news, and we are part of making history. And when we read stories of history, we read it like in half an hour. We're talking about thousands of years, sometimes hundreds of years, and we don't realize like a war takes 4 years. Wow, and we're living through a war. And Baruch Hashem, in my head, milchama is there's no electricity, there's no milk, there's no eggs, there's no water. My God, we're living through a war. We're living through such hard times. But Barach Shemolad, as a shefa yesh lanu. We have milk, we have eggs, especially in Eretz Yisrael. Sometimes we don't have milk, and sometimes we don't have eggs when there's no war. And even wherever you are in the world, like we have Amazon today. My gosh, guys, just press a button and it comes to your doorstep. And yes, there's the credit card bill, but like even that, like me, who is the one giving us the brains and the talent and the ability to go out there and become lawyers, doctors, foodies, whatever it is that you guys and we all are doing, teachers or mothers or fathers, even the ones that are just bus drivers and perhaps a janitor, connect and everything is one, and there is no more or less. There's no I'm better, you're better. We're all here to create something, and there's the nose, there's the ear, there's that, the kol chashuv, the toenail, the cuticle, the tongue. We each are a part of this huge embroidery of Hashem's beautiful world. Look how gorgeous. And we're so many thousands of years later here, still ma'aminim, bnei ma'aminim, and we all have a different way of showing up to being Jewish and being religious. And one of the things that I'm davening to Hashem is that we all stop judging this sect and this sect, Ashkenazim, Temanim, and the Syrians. We're all part of Hashem's children. If we're all the same, it'd be so boring. We're all a letter of the Sefer Torah. Every letter has a different shape, a different sound, a different meaning, a different gematria. And I hope I'm not making you too dizzy with me spinning around. I don't know if you guys hear that shofar blowing over there. We have a beautiful Bet Knesset, cutest Bet Knesset. It's Sephardi, and we barely have a minion sometimes. And look, we have a doggy over here. Say hi, doggy. בכנסת הכי מתוקים בעולם. They're the cutest, oldest Sephardi men in the planet. Shofar, Barach Shemolad. So, it's not about being perfect. It's about being honest and being real with your creator, with yourself. We don't have to be like anybody else. We just have to be like ourselves. And we have to try to be mi'ever over, like Avraham Avinu, he was ivri, and being an ivri is seeing mi'ever, seeing beyond. And so Hashem should bless us to see beyond and believe in the ideas that He's sending every single one of us, and give them a place, and be able to not just keep it in, be able to produce it and bring it back out to the world, whether it be with music, dancing, your Torah. It's important. Your voice is needed. Your heart is needed. Your desires are needed. And collectively, for the past 5,000 something years, we were finally, Baruch Hashem, able to break down one of the Sonei Ovei Israel, and for his own people. So it's not just about the Jews. We're supposed to be Aor Lagoim, and the Goim have this chokhmah, knowledge that we can use and learn from them. So let's respect and honor Hashem and all mankind, and b'chesed v'berachamim. We should be able to collect the shefa and not let it be pesha. That's what we learned today on my podcast, and got a little bit of chizuk ve'ava. And let's try to see if we can grab a little bit of this beautiful view over here, because how not? I guess what? It's for like free. And dvarim kelu ba'olam, it's like $1 trillion for free. And for that we call shefa. That's shefa, abundance. Tiru, look. I mean, it's really not for free. I'm paying a lot of rent for gas. I mean, for air to live here. But it's not for free. A lot of people have lost their lives for this place. And it's unbelievable that the whole world is fighting about these 3 mountains. And so I'm dedicated, and I'm honored to have the zchut, the privilege to be living here and to be sharing this with you guys, to whoever you guys out there makes it out to you. I really, really, really hope that, I don't hope, this one I know that whoever's watching this, just listening and just seeing this makom is gonna already make you feel better and give you strength and light and new ideas and new shefa and a renewed spirit. And ושם נשיר שיר חדש, ופה נשיר שיר חדש, ולא נשיר שיר חדש, עכשיו שרים שיר חדש. Every day I come here and I sing a new song and dance a new dance, because they say, why wait? Don't wait for something to happen. Feel it as already it's happening. So Bezat Hashem, b'mehera me'amenu, I shouldn't just feel it, I should experience it, see it with all of you, all of us together, b'yachad, b'ava, b'chesed, b'shalom. Thank you for watching. If you watched this far, if you've seen it, please share it. Let everybody see how beautiful Yerushalayim is. Don't forget that at the end, Akol mitchaber, and it doesn't matter where you live in the world, Hashem will have His miraculous way to bring you out here, and you smell this rach nichoach and feel these colors and the birds. V'akol adas. Thank God for reels. Thank God for Facebook, Instagram, the tube. And on midvadenu, Hashem is here, Hashem is there, Hashem is truly everywhere. Said Uncle Maishi. Bye.